Have you ever felt like the silence around you is louder than the world itself? When the room is quiet, but your thoughts are loud. When you're scrolling through your feed and every picture reminds you of what you think you're missing. You're not alone in feeling alone. But what if I told you this solitude isn't a void? It's a sacred space, a doorway to deep healing, peace, and rediscovery. Today, we're going to talk about how to make yourself feel better, not by escaping your solitude, but by embracing it and making it your sanctuary. The myth of loneliness. Let's begin with this powerful truth. Being alone does not mean you are lonely. Loneliness is the absence of connection. Aloneness is the presence of yourself. We've been taught to fear being alone, to associate it with sadness, rejection, or failure. But think about this. Every time you've grown, evolved, or discovered something new about yourself, was it in a crowded room, or was it in the quiet moments, the pauses, the shadows? Solitude is not the enemy. It's the stage where you meet your truest self. So let's begin the journey of turning isolation into illumination. Slow down and breathe back into your body. The first thing we often forget when we're overwhelmed is our breath. When you feel heavy, anxious, or disconnected, come back to your breath. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. And repeat. Let each breath remind you you're still alive. You're still here. And that means something powerful. You still have the chance to change your story. Put your hands over your heart and just whisper, "I'm with you." Because that's what your heart has been waiting to hear. Cleanse your mental and emotional energy. When you're alone, your inner world becomes louder. And if that world is full of criticism, regret, or fear, it can feel unbearable. That's why it's important to cleanse your emotional energy. Here's how. Journaling. Write down the thoughts that keep looping in your mind. Don't filter. Just release. Emotional check-in. Ask, what am I really feeling today? Often it's not just sadness. It's unmet needs. Cry if you need to. Crying is not weakness. It's emotional detox. It's proof that you're human and healing. Remember, just because you feel something intensely doesn't mean it's permanent. Make your alone time beautiful. Your environment is a reflection of your mind, and your mind responds to your environment. So romanticize your solitude. Light candles. Play music that stirs your soul. Take long, mindful baths. Wrap yourself in a warm blanket like a cocoon of safety. Eat your meals slowly, like a sacred ritual. When you treat yourself like someone you love, even the loneliest night becomes a sanctuary. You are not waiting for someone to take care of you. You are learning to take care of yourself in a way no one else ever has. Reclaim your identity. Being alone gives you a rare opportunity to ask, who am I, without the noise, without the roles, the titles, the social masks. Take a blank piece of paper. Write at the top, I am. Then list not what you do, but what you are. You might write, I am curious. I am healing. I am sensitive. And that's a strength. I am someone who keeps trying. Reconnect with the essence of who you are. Because when you know yourself deeply, you stop needing others to define your worth. Nourish your mind and soul. You don't just feed your body, you feed your mind and soul too. So ask yourself, what am I consuming? Replace mindless scrolling with mindful learning. These ideas would help. Watch documentaries or soul-nurturing YouTube videos. Listen to audiobooks or spiritual podcasts. Read poetry that makes you feel seen. Follow creators who lift your spirit instead of drain your energy. Feed your inner world like it's sacred, because it is. Connect with something greater. You may feel alone, but you're never disconnected from the universe. Pray, meditate, talk to your higher self. Write letters to the universe. Ask, what am I here to learn? What is this solitude trying to teach me? How can I use this time to come back home to myself? The answers will not always come in words. Sometimes they come in signs, synchronicities, dreams, or the softening of your heart. Move your body with love. Your body holds everything, your pain, your joy, your memories. So when you feel stagnant emotionally, move physically. Do slow yoga or stretching in candlelight. Walk in nature. Let your bare feet touch the earth. Dance in your room, even if you cry while doing it. You don't have to look graceful. You just have to let your energy flow again. Let movement become medicine. Practice radical self-compassion. The way you talk to yourself matters more than anything else. Catch that inner critic. Talk back with love. Say things like, I'm doing my best. I deserve kindness, even from myself. My feelings are valid, but they don't define me. Imagine holding your inner child in your arms. Speak to them the way they've always wanted to be spoken to. That's how you become your own safe place. Find peace in the in-between. There's a special kind of discomfort that comes when you're no longer who you were, but not yet who you're becoming. This in-between space can feel like floating or falling. But this is where your roots grow deeper. Trust the silence. Trust the slowness. Trust the stillness. Everything you're becoming is already unfolding beneath the surface. You are the love you've been waiting for. If you're sitting in your room tonight and you're wrapped in a blanket of silence and sadness, know this: you are not lost. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are in the middle of a sacred transformation. Being alone doesn't mean no one cares. It means the universe has cleared space for you to care for yourself. And as you do, day by day, you'll become someone new. Someone softer, wiser, more grounded, more you. So take a deep breath, my friend. Wrap your arms around yourself and whisper, I love you. I've got you. I'm not going anywhere. Because in the end, the most powerful relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. If this touched your soul, leave a comment and tell me, how are you learning to love your own company? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more healing, soulful content. You're not alone in this journey. We're walking this path together.